Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you a get ready with me. You've probably seen most of all these products before. Like I've mentioned in the past, I always like to use what I have. So I haven't been buying a ton of makeup, but I did want to share a get ready with me because I have been kind of like switching up what I was doing. I did purchase the new Giorgio Armani foundation. It has not yet come in. I have got to talk to the sales associate about that. So today I'm just going to be using the Estee Lauder foundation. I have like a sample size because I had completely run out of my foundation. I'm just going to be walking you through what I've been doing to get like a bronzed, kind of like really easy bronzed, smoky like look. It's very effortless, so easy, so quick. You only need 2 products, one of which you can use all over your face, and I'm using it on my eyes, and I've just been really loving the products. So let's go ahead and get into the video because I have no makeup on. So let's get started. So I went ahead and already applied my Peter Thomas Roth Max Complexion Correction Pads. I use these as like in the place of the toner. They're definitely strong, so if your skin can't tolerate it, I don't know, but I think I have seen a difference in how clear my skin is based on these. I think you can tell a little bit in this video, but I think my camera is kind of like canceling that out. And then I've also been using the Estee Lauder Clear Difference Advanced Blemish Serum. So I use this morning and night. And then once my skin gets a little bit clearer, I can just use it only at night. So I went ahead and applied those 2 things. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on my La Mer lip balm because I always start with that and I always end my day with this. And anytime my lips are dry, I always just use it. So it's seriously my favorite. I would say, I feel like I've said this before, if you want to try the brand, start with this. It's really just my favorite product. So I love it so much. All right, so I have my beauty blender right here. I went ahead and got it wet. My hair is gonna progressively get uglier and uglier throughout this video, so just ignore that. I usually have my hair up and I usually don't do my hair until after I put on my makeup, but today, since I was filming, I went ahead and did my hair first. So I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I've always used this. I'm actually using a shade darker. I think I always wore Pure Beige maybe, and this is Desert Beige. It's a little too dark for my skin right now, but I hate dipping my hand in this. It gets all under my fingernails. This was what she gave me the sample of, and I just bronze up my neck a little bit, and I do fake tan, so it's really not that bad. You can kind of combat the big foundation line by taking bronzer down your neck. I'm also gonna get this in my hair. Should have put my hair up, but we're already well into it. I've been getting a lot of acne on my neck, which is just not fun or flattering or attractive. But so I do take my foundation down my neck a bit. So you can see it's probably dark. I can't really see how dark it's showing up on camera because I'm too far away, but it definitely is a little orangey and dark for my skin. But once I get it all blended in, it's not too bad. I feel like this camera is making me look so white. I can't tell. Eek. I hope it isn't making me look too white. I just zoomed in a little bit more so you can see a little better. I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I think that this camera is really perfecting my skin, which is not helping this tutorial. I'm sorry about that. It's gonna cover my acne spots. This concealer is too light for my face. Good for under the eye, but it's too light for my skin, especially with this makeup. But we don't have unlimited funds, so we're just going with what we have, and we're gonna bronze over it. So I just go ahead and blend that out with my beauty blender. I've been getting a lot of acne on my jawline on one side of my face. Like this side is really good. It's not bad at all. And then this like hole is just terrible. I don't understand. But y'all acne girls, you know the deal. So, just blending this in. Next up, I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. I always curl them before I put on my eyeshadow primer. I don't know why. I really, really miss my eyelash extensions because I didn't have to do any of this. And then now I'm gonna go ahead with my NARS Eyeshadow Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. And I just put, I didn't mean to put it on my nose. Don't put it there. So I just put a little bit on each eye and just blend it in a little bit. So I totally lied. I'm using 3 different products on my eyes, but you can use whatever you want. You don't have to use this. I'm just using the Hourglass Ambient, I think this is the Ambient Lighting Palette, and I'm gonna use the shade in the middle, which is Incandescent Light. It's just it's like a highlighting powder. This is the shade. I have used this up basically. So now I'm just starting to use it as eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna use this as my highlight. I like it because it's barely there, but it does help to brighten that area up a little bit. So I'm just gonna apply that on my brow bone, under my eyebrow, to just kind of give it a little brightness. So I just zoomed you in again. So I just put the highlighter under my eye, or under my brow bone, just to kind of brighten everything up. And now I'm gonna be going in with my Tom Ford Cream Shadow, and this is in the shade 01 Platinum. I have talked about this before, and I'll talk about it again. It is my absolute favorite. It seriously is just amazing. It does not dry up. I've had this for about 2 years now. I probably should toss it, but it's just like brand new. So, I mean, I love it. I use it all the time. And, you know, as you can see, it's definitely darker than what I would call platinum, but it's the perfect bronze color for on your eye. I mean, you can just see it is just beautiful. When I think bronzed look for summer, this is exactly what I envision. And so it's so perfect and it's so easy. I'm kind of turning it into like a look, but you can easily just wear this by itself. You don't have to put anything on it. I've used it before, but I don't think I've used it the way that I'm gonna use it this time. I think in the past I've layered like a ton of eyeshadow over top of it, but you really don't have to do that. So I go in first with my ring finger, and I just put a little bit on my lid. It's kind of hard because I have these long nails. I need to go get them redone. So it's really easy. So you could obviously just wear it like this, but I'm gonna go back in with just like a crease brush or a blending brush. I think this is the MAC 217 brush, and I'm just gonna work it into my crease and kind of just perfect that outer line. And I just use like windshield wiper motions, and I just work it in there just to kind of give it a more polished look rather than just like I threw it on there. But you can totally just throw it on there. I do that some days when I don't have time. And so I just kind of bring it up and out a little bit into my crease. So that's that. It's so easy. I seriously love this stuff. I'm not sure exactly how much it is. I know it's not the cheapest one on the market, but if you have the money to make it like the splurge, I would do it. It's really, really worth it. I wouldn't tell you it wasn't if it wasn't. Okay, and so next we're gonna take this, which I've had forever and I love, love, love. I use it all the time. I kind of gave it a break, but now I've been using it again. And this is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. And I'm just taking a flat shader brush, or like a small little brush. I'm not sure which one this one is. It's by MAC too. And I'm just gonna put this on the inner corner of my eye and work it kind of like, I'm gonna focus all the color on the inside of my eye and then just kind of drag it across my lid. Oh, I love it. It's so fun. And it's so easy and quick. And I love this for summer because you can create like such a glowy look. All right. There we go. And just like that, it's so easy. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some concealer under my eye, just to cover my dark circles and brighten everything up. All right, so now I'm just gonna take that Soft and Gentle again and just kind of connect to the lower lash line on the inner corner. I usually use a smaller brush, but I forgot it in the other room, so I don't feel like going to get it. But just pull a little bit down on your lower lash line and just kind of smudge it out. And then you can just take a little bit of the Tom Ford cream shadow and just put it right on the lash line also. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let's see, there we go. Like I said, I usually use another brush with this instead, but this will work perfect too. Just to kind of pull the eye look to the bottom also. So I love the way that looks. And now I'm gonna put some mascara on. So I'm using the Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill. If you've watched my channel for a long time, you know that I love this mascara. I kind of flop mascaras around. I don't know. I'll use one for a year or so, and then I just like to switch it up. Alright, so I got my mascara on, my first coat. I'll go back and add another coat. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows with my Too Faced Brow Envy Kit, and then I'll be back to do the rest of my face. Okay, so I know I'm moving this camera angle around on you quite a bit today. Okay, so I finished my lashes and my brows, and now I'm gonna go in for some bronzer. And I just used the NARS Laguna bronzer, and I usually use kind of like a tapered brush for a little bit of contouring, and then my angled brush for just some all over bronzing. So I just like to go around and do the three on my cheeks and then my neck, just to kind of blend in that color. That helps shape my face a lot better too. And then I'll just go in with a little bit of concentrated color on my cheekbones to just slim down my face a little bit. And then I like to put a little bit around my hairline at the top. All right, I'm going back in with the MAC Soft and Gentle on my cheekbones, the tops of my cheekbones, my forehead, down my nose, my chin, and the top of my lip. I love this because it has so many purposes. So you can just kind of use it on your eyes, on your face for highlighting and everything like that. It's just really great, and you can use it for multiple things, so it's perfect for traveling too. For blush, I just started using my YSL blush. This is in the shade Heart of Light, maybe. I will look it up and link it down below. I thought it was called something else, but I'll find it. It is just a bright pink blush. And so I just use a little bit of this on the apples of my cheeks just to kind of give the look a little bit of color and a little bit of a feminine touch, because it's kind of like a sultry look, I guess you could call it. So I think the blush really helps make it a bit more feminine. Now for my absolute favorite part of this look, the lips. I have been dying for this lip combination, and I think you're gonna love it too. So let me grab my products, and this is what we're gonna do. So first I'm using my Laura Mercier lip liner. I probably should zoom in a little bit. Okay, so we're zoomed in now. First I use my Laura Mercier lip liner, the lip pencil in the shade Plumberry. So I just like to line my lips. I tend to overline mine a little bit. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but I do. Because I love a full lip, so this look is gonna give you full lips, and they're gonna look amazing. So, line your lips. So once your lips are lined, I am using the Tarte lip paint, and this is in the shade Birthday Suit. So I'm really, really hoping that this is available. I received like this little small sample from the Sephora VIB thing for my birthday, so I'm really hoping it's not like a strictly Sephora color or something like that. So, because this is like basically the star of the show. If it's not, I'll find something very similar and link it, but if so, it'll be linked below. So I love this. I think it It's darker than what I usually wear, but it pairs really, really well with this bronze smoky look. It's just like the perfect, like, I don't even know. It's like the perfect sultry, sophisticated look, and I love it. So then I just put that on my lips. You could leave it here, but I like the color that it turns when I add this gloss. So the gloss I'm adding is the MAC Cream Sheen Gloss in the shade, I think it's Phiff, P-H-I-F-F, and I'll link this down below. It's just a pink, clear, just like a clear, glittery pink shade. But when you put it on, so of course my camera cut me off, but when you put the gloss on, it just turns a really pretty light pink, not light pink, like a light pinky nude color, much lighter than when the Tarte is just by itself. But seriously, you guys, this lip combination is everything. I have been loving it so much, so I really hope that this Tarte is available. I know everything else is, so check the description bar. So this lip color is just basically everything, so I hope that you like it. So this is the completed look. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. It is my favorite. I've been wearing this for date night, and sometimes when I'm feeling like a little bit more about myself during the daytime, I wear it too. I think it's gonna be so much fun and very perfect for summer. I can't get my hair straight. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked the look. Let me know if you try out any of the products. I get a lot of questions about my hair, and I have shared a hair tutorial before, so I'll leave a link to that down below. I also just shared finally my Ouai hair care review on my blog. So I've been using Ouai products and I love them. So if you want to see more of that, then head to the link down below. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye guys.